So, Katie Jones, welcome back to the Cooper Associates County Ground. What was your experience of the Under-19 World Cup like?
Yeah, I mean, it was like an absolute privilege to be involved in the World Cup. The team was brilliant. Malaysia's so cool. It did rain a little bit. I feel like it followed me from England, but no, it was really, really cool, and I was very lucky to be a part of it.
What are you taking away from an experience like that? Is it, the camaraderie between the team, the experience of playing international cricket, taking on the best in the world in different conditions? What are your main takeaways from the competition?
Well, I think, to me, just having that, almost a small glimpse into what international cricket looks like and, growing that desire for me. And also just spending, a month with some of your best mates, getting to know people, getting some time on grass. So, yeah, it was just brilliant to get out there, hit some balls, catch some balls. But, yeah, no, it was really good.
You touched on it there, obviously, you can only do so much indoors, but as I say, cricket is played on grass. Do you think that's going to have maybe giving you a bit of an advantage over potential opponents as the season comes, in that you've had some of that time on grass and been playing competitive cricket?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'd like to think so. That obviously, I have a slight advantage that I've been able to get out there. Also going out to Dubai, which would be great. But yeah, I think, like I said, ultimately cricket is played on grass, and having being able to back those skills and also highlighting things that maybe now I've got these 2 months, just spend a little bit longer on will put me in good stead for the season. Yeah.
Were you in touch with the team who was sat back here in the rain?
Yeah, just send some photos by the pool. Yeah, but obviously, people back here at Somerset were always wishing me well, which is really nice to see.
We found certainly with the men when they're representing, whether that be Somerset or an England or an international team abroad, they've been taken aback by, the support on social media and things like that. Were you surprised by the number of messages and things that you received from players and supporters and people within the game?
It's great, isn't it? I think it just goes to show how much women's cricket's growing, and I did get messages from Somerset fans, which is really nice to see, where we haven't necessarily had a home before, and now I'm getting almost the fans from Somerset are almost following over to the women's side, which I think is a really nice thing to see, and it is almost quite a heartwarming thing. So yeah, that was really nice.
Obviously, you've been away and you've been out on grass. Do you feel you're coming back as a better player, having played against the best players in the world at the under-19 level?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'd like to think so. Playing against the likes of India, New Zealand, it's really good to get that exposure of what their cricket looks like, what their standard looks like, how they play their cricket, what things you can learn. But yeah, I think I'd like to think having that time on cricket, being able to show what I can do, has put me in good stead for the future. Yeah.
From a personal point of view, how do you feel you fared in the tournament? Obviously, we were getting the reports back of, bucket loads of stumpings in every game. Are you pleased with how you represented yourself over?
Yeah, I mean, I was really happy. I wouldn't want to change much with it. Obviously, I'd like to score a few more runs to the bat, but you can only do so much. But yeah, obviously, I did get those stumpings, but it does go to show that I can only do so much if the bowlers aren't giving me these opportunities. So it's definitely a really big team effort, and obviously it was a shame that we didn't get to the finals, but I think it was still a great experience nevertheless.
Are England happy with how the tournament won? Obviously you go into a tournament wanting to win it, but a semi-final place, losing to the eventual winners, with the coaching staff and the players relatively happy with how the tournament went?
Yeah, I mean, I think we were all obviously disappointed. We went there to win it, and we didn't, and that's facts. But I think we had a lot to be proud of. We were the only team out there that hadn't played on grass for I don't know how many months it was. So we were going in there with a few setbacks almost. But I think we did show people what we could do. But we didn't play our best cricket in that semi-final, and India deserved to win. So that's what happened. Yeah.
And they're a decent side, India, aren't they?
Yeah, bloody annoying. Did give Trisha a good old send-off.
Is it good to be back?
Yeah, it's great to be back. I do miss Taunton, best town in the UK. No, I do really miss Taunton. It's great to be back around everyone. Yeah.
What's the atmosphere like in the dressing room, if you like, at the moment? Obviously, the season's not that far away now. Bizarrely, the sun is shining, despite the fact that it's February. Are you starting to get that that buzz about the season being just around the corner?
Yeah, I mean, it's so exciting to be seeing all of the fixtures coming out. I think now we've got 16 players signed. We've got Wello coming, likes of Gibbo and Heather and Dino coming back. So I think we're all really excited to see where that takes us, get away on a pre-season tour, and just really get to know each other as a group. Yeah.
How good is it to be welcoming Amanda J. Wellington back? Obviously, someone from your time with Western Storm. Yeah. She's gonna bring something both on and off the field, isn't she?
Yeah, I mean, she's great, isn't she? She brings the bat, she brings the ball, she brings a leadership element. Got to get better at picking her googlies if I'm behind the stumps. No, but yeah, like I said, she's one of the best in the world, and it also makes my job behind the stumps a lot more fun when she's ripping it either way. So yeah.
Just finally, looking ahead to 2025, it's a massive year. Somerset women have got a professional team for the very first time. What are you hoping to achieve in 2025, both on a personal level and for the Somerset women as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be great to see how far we can go as a team, but most importantly, I think just establishing ourselves as Somerset women, bringing some crowds in, showing them what we can do, entertaining both young boys and girls across the region. So yeah, I think that'd be really exciting. And then personally, I just like to get out there, play some games, and yeah, just see what happens really.